Okay, and welcome to Pilates. So I have a thicker mat here because I am on a concrete floor, and it's a little bit more supportive for my spine and kinder for my spine anytime I'm rolling around on it. I also have a ball, which if you don't have, you can get a small rolled up towel or you can use a small pillow. Secondly, I have a set of weights. Now I've got 3-pound weights, but if it is better for you to go ahead and have 2-pound, 1-pound, or if you don't have weights, full bottles of water or 2 canned goods, right? You can use those as well. Great options there. I really wouldn't use anything above even 4 pounds. You're just really not going to need anything even that heavy for what we're doing. So go with a milder weight or again, a canned good or water bottle. We are going to begin. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start by lying on our back. And once we're down here on our back, we're going to take our hands beside us, palms up or palms down. It's kind of up to you, whichever one is more comfortable. Feet can be resting on the floor. Now, from here, I'm just going to have you go ahead and you can close your eyes. And I just want you to kind of breathe in. See if you can really fill up your body with that air. And see if you can then, as you exhale, maybe if you're comfortable, blow the air out through the mouth, kind of feel everything start to shrink and sink a little bit more heavily down into your mat. Let's do that again. Take in a nice deep breath. Breathe. Draw that oxygen through the head, the neck, the ribs, the pelvis, the fingertips. Everything's really feeling like it's expanding like a balloon out to the side of the room. And on your exhalation, let your rib cage start to close to the center. Let your upper body get a little more heavy and press more firmly down into your mat. One more nice deep breath. Draw that oxygen in. Take that oxygen all the way down through the torso, down into the legs, the knees, the calves, the feet, even your toes can fill up with air. And again, as you begin to exhale, go ahead and blow that air out through the mouth. Feel everything start to shrink and sink a little bit more heavily down into the mat. Good. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and bend our elbows, take a little diamond shape with our hands. We'll take our hands into a little diamond around our belly button. And then what we're going to do is we're going to inhale. As we inhale, we're going to press our lower back down. We're going to sort of scoop our belly, right? Our tailbone sort of tips up. So right now my fingers are a little higher than my thumbs. We're going to go the other way. We're going to go ahead and arch the back up and away from the floor, tip the tailbone down. As the back lifts away, we'll notice the fingertips are now a little bit lower than the thumbs. We'll do that again. We'll inhale, press the back down into the floor, take a nice deep breath. On your exhale, really arch the back away from this, the mat up toward the ceiling. Once more, inhale, pull the abdominals down, scoop the belly. On your exhalation, you're gonna lift up, you're gonna reach that belly button up for the sky. And then I'm gonna have you release. Good. So once you've released, what I want you to do is sort of imagine you're trying to go taller. We're gonna do that by walking our seat a little bit closer to our heels. And that should just feel like your lower back got about a ½ inch longer. From there, shake your head a little side to side, kind of reach the crown of the head back toward the wall behind you. Now, when you're in that position, I want you to then tighten your stomach muscles. So really think about flexing. I like to imagine that I'm trying to put on a pair of tight pants, right? And so I've already lied down for it. All right, and now I'm trying to button up. All right, so in reality, all I'm trying to do is get you to flex your abdominals and really engage your core. Right? So when you press down into your belly, you should feel that wall of muscle, okay? And that's all we're looking for. Anytime I ask you to zip your sweater or tighten your abdominals, I just want you to make sure you feel that kind of activation in your core so you have a nice, strong stomach. Now from here, everyone, we're going to reach the fingertips up to the sky, and I want you to plug the shoulders down into the socket. You're going to go ahead and tighten up your abdominals for me. So to begin, we're just going to inhale deeply. On your exhalation, I want you to see if you can lift the head and the neck and the shoulder blades up and away from the mat. Your eyes are on your belly. I'm going to have you place your hands on your thighs. See if you can pull yourself up an inch deeper, bringing the rib toward the hip, pulling the abs tight so that you can stay in position but release the arms. And then I'm going to have you roll your shoulders and head back down into the mat. Do that again. We're going to inhale as we exhale, nodding the chin to the chest, eyes to the belly. Hands on the thighs to pull us up. We'll release the hands, relax the shoulders. And then we're going to lower ourselves all the way back down. One more time. Inhale. As you exhale, nodding the chin to the chest, hands on the thigh to come up, releasing the hands, relaxing the shoulders, taking a breath. And then we're going to release ourselves all the way back down. Hug the knees toward the chest. Gently rock yourself side to side. Remember, at any point, if it's too much and you need a moment, you come back to this position and you stop. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and place our feet back down on the floor again. All right, we're gonna walk the legs together. Inhale with those arms up toward the sky. Take a nice deep breath. On your exhalation, I want you to lift up, hands on your thighs. Good. Now what I'm gonna have you do is extend one leg long. I want you to move the right leg up toward the ceiling. And then I want you to take the right hand up the right leg, left hand up, right hand up, and left hand up. Good. And then I want you to go ahead and crawl it on back down. Good. And you're gonna rest. You're gonna do that again. You're gonna crawl up, 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 and then down, 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 down. One more time on this leg. Up, 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 up. Come down, 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 down. Now switch out your legs. Put your right foot down. Send your other leg up. Hands on the thighs. Ready? Climb up, 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 and down, 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 down. Good. Up, 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 up. Lower, 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 lower. One more time. Up, 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 up. Take it down, 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 and down. Good. From here, what I want you to do, I want you to send the right leg and the left leg to tabletop. Reach the fingertips to the sky. Inhale. On your exhalation, lift your head, eyes to your belly, hands on your thighs. Now don't pull your legs in. Pull your body up deeper. Reach through the arms, relax the shoulders, and send both legs out to 45. Try to hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back in. Grab a hold of your thigh. See if you can pull yourself a little deeper again. Tighten your abs. Remember, the back should stay on the floor. As we shoot the legs out, we reach through the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in. Take a breath. One more time. Pull yourself higher. Tighten your stomach. Release through the arms. Shoulders relax. Legs go long for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in and rest. Rock yourself side to side. Good. Okay. So next up, we're going to go ahead and do, staying in our core, we're going to grab our weights. Okay. So you may have to come up for that. And I'm going to move my ball to the other side so it's kind of out of the way. Good. My floor is a little crooked, so it rolls around a little bit. Alrighty. So from here, we're going to get the weights, send them up to the sky, move the right and the left leg into tabletop. Now, from there, plug those shoulders into the sockets. I want you to begin with your back down, abs in. You're going to start to bend the elbows and take the hands back by the ears. So it's kind of a tiny little skull crusher with your arms. Now while you're doing that, I want you to tap one foot out and away from the body, and then tap the other foot out and away. You'll tap one out, you'll tap the other. You're going to keep breathing as you inhale and exhale. Good. Give me a few more. Make sure you hinge from the hip. You're not just changing at the knee. You're going to keep breathing. You're going to pull your abs as strong and tight as you can, keeping your back glued to the floor. One more set. Good. And we're coming up, and we're going to rest. Great. Rock it a little side to side. Now from here, arms are back up, palms face the knees, tighten the abdominals. As the elbows go to the side and then the arms go back up, you're then going to add the legs in. So we're going to start to tap out and lift back up. Tap out, lift back up. Keep breathing. Tap out, lift back up. You got it. Tap out, lift back up. Whew. Pull those abs tight. Don't worry about how far your legs are going. It's not about that. It's about stabilizing that spine against the movement of the legs. 2 to go. Good. 1 to go. Whew. And then come on back down and in, take a breath. Awesome. Let's put our weights to the side for right now. We'll get back to those in a bit. Great. Now from here, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you go ahead and put one leg on the floor. Let's put our left out there. And we're not going to move it close. We want to move it away. Now, we're going to send that right leg up toward the ceiling again. Hands onto the back of the thigh. Now we're going to try to climb all the way up. That's why we want to move that left leg further away, so we can climb all the way up the leg now. So we're going to climb up, 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 and up, reaching for our calf or our ankle. Good. So we're long through that spine. We're going to try to relax the shoulders. And then you're going to start to crawl down, 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 and down. 2 more times. We're going to crawl up, 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 and up. Good. And then down, 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 and down. 1 more time. Crawl up, 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 up. Shoulders relaxed. Spine is long. Then down, 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 down. Good. Now switch out those feet. Bend the knees. Again, that leg's kind of away from you. The left leg's up. Hands behind the thigh. Now remember, we're articulating through the spine up. So we're going to climb up, 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 and up. Maybe it's a little harder on one side. All right, shoulders are down. And now climb down. Articulate through that spine. Roll down 1 vertebra at a time until you're all the way back down. And again, climb up, 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 up. Good. Take it down, 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 down. One more time. Climb up, 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 up. Wonderful. Down, 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 and down. Good. Now I'm going to have you bend your knees. Put your feet on the floor. Now we're going to do that again, rolling up and rolling back down, but our feet are going to stay down. So our arms are going to go up to the ceiling. We're going to relax our shoulders. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to peel up. Reach through your fingertips as you peel up and away from the floor. If you need to put your hands on the anchor, do that for yourself. Ready? Arms are out, shoulders are back and down. Roll it back into the lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders and head. Give me 2 more. Inhale. As you exhale, peel up, peel up, peel up, peel up, peel up. Shoulders back and down, and then tuck back, roll down, 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 and down, and down. One more time. Inhale. Peel up, peel up, peel up, peel up, peel up. Good. And now go back, 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 and you're down. Hug those knees back in for a second. Rock it a little bit side to side. Great. From here, I want you to send your left leg long onto the floor. Now, as you do that, I want you to press down through your left heel. Then we're going to send the right foot up to the ceiling and point the toe. Turn your right inner thigh to face your chin and tighten your stomach muscles for me. So from there, you'll have your hands down by your hips, palms are down. You're going to kind of roll your shoulders out to the side. Now, we're going to put an imaginary seatbelt on. What I want you to kind of be aware of, and I would put the ball there, but the ball's going to fall off because my floor's crooked, right? But I want you to imagine you're trying to keep something balanced on your belly while the leg moves. That's not really going to work out, okay? All right. So something with a flatter surface would work out better. But anyway, that's the image I want you to have, that whatever object you've chosen to be on your belly button stays in place. So palms are down, shoulders are out, abs are in. Left leg is long and pushed into the floor. If that's too much, you could bend the knee and press into the foot. Sometimes that's an easier way to stabilize, okay? A little more challenges out here with that leg long. So let's point that toe. Let's bring the right leg over the left leg. Exhale as we go to the right side to finish the circle. So we're tightening the abdominals. We're trying to keep the torso still. The arms are there to help you achieve that. Now, if you want more challenge, the arms go up, and that way they can't help your hips stabilize. So you have to use your core even more. You've got 2 more in this direction. Awesome. Good. And now let's go ahead and go the other way. Let's inhale to go right. Exhale to cross over the left leg. And 2. Now, as you try to draw on the ceiling, that little circle, tighten your abdominals. If your shape isn't quite a circle, see if you can smooth it out a little bit. 2 to go. Perfect. Sometimes mine looks like an egg. All right, 1 more. And then bring it in, hug in that knee, circle out the ankle. And let's switch. Let's send that right leg long. All right, pull in the left knee, send the left leg to the ceiling and point the toe. Turn in that inner thigh to the chin. Now tighten those abdominals. Press down into that right foot. Press into the arms. Don't let your shoulders roll up, but really open up through the chest. Now inhale as you bring that left leg over the right leg. Exhale to go to the left side to finish the circle. Inhaling to start. Exhaling to finish. Now remember, if you want a little more challenge, you take the arms up. Means you have to work a little bit harder. Keep breathing. Keep pressing into that right foot. Woo! Check your circle. If it's an egg, smooth it out. Once more. Awesome. Go the other way. Inhale to go left. Exhale to cross over the right leg. Inhale to start. Exhale to finish. See if you can really imagine the circle that you're drawing on the ceiling. Good. Keep breathing. 3 to go. 2 to go. 1 to go. Awesome. And bring it in. Circle out that ankle. Good. Okay, so from here, we are going to go ahead. Placing those feet long onto the floor together. Flex and reach through the heel. So where a little while ago we were rolling up with our knees bent, we're going to try to do it with straight legs. So arms are up, shoulders are down. If you feel like you can't do it or you get stuck, remember you are welcome to bend the knees and use the hands on the thighs if you need it. All right, otherwise, legs long, heels reaching. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to peel up, peel up, peel up, peel up, peel up. I want you to hollow out through the abs as you round forward. Plug the shoulders into the spine, pull the belly button to the spine, reach through the heel, and then articulate through the spine to roll all the way back down onto the floor. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Peel up, 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 peel up. Hollow out through the abs as you round forward. Shoulders to spine, abs to spine. Reach through the heels. Good. And you're going to roll it on back down. Now, the only change we're going to make, let's point the toes this time. Inhale. As you exhale, peel it up, 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 peel it up. Hollow out through those abs as you round forward. Shoulders and abs to the spine. And then roll them back 1 vertebra at a time. Once more. Inhale. As you exhale, Peel it up, 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 peel it up. Hollow up through those abdominals to round forward. And then round through that spine as you roll it all the way back down. Hug those knees back in. Rock yourself side to side. Fabulous. Good. Okay, we are going to turn over. We're going to get into a couple of planks. So I'm going to have you turn over into a forearm plank to begin. And I just want you to go ahead and come down onto your forearms. Make sure your elbow is under your shoulder. Palms are down. They could be up, right? You could make a little fist go thumbs up toward the sky. That's okay. I'm going to have you step back onto your right foot and then your left foot. And then just stay in the plank. If it's too much, remember, you can take it to your knees. Otherwise, you're on the toes. You're shifting back. Good. You're going to keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Good. So you're not dropping your head. You're not looking at your belly. You're not lifting your head. You're not looking forward. You're keeping your eyes on the floor. Good. About wrist distance, right? Wrist height, I guess, if you're thinking of it that way. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Good. You're not letting gravity push you down. You're trying to push away from the floor. So you're pulling your abs tight. And again, you don't want to shift all your body weight forward. It's going to tire out your shoulders. You got to shift back, share the weight between the 2 points. Keep breathing. Good. And let's take those knees down and walk it on back in. Take a little breath and breathe. Good. Now let's go ahead and come on back up. Awesome. Okay, so next we're going to go into a straight arm plank. So we'll come onto our palms this time. Wonderful. And what I want you to do is you're going to try to relax your shoulders. You're going to try not to sink like my body just did, right? That's easier. It feels comfy. But I want you to push into your palms and press your back closer to the sky. Then pull your abdominals tight. Make sure you're not dropping your belly up, but you're lifting, okay? From there, I'm going to have you send your left leg long onto the floor. Keep your abs tight. Keep your hips steady. Float up the left leg. Now float up the right arm. Good. From here, I'm going to have you move the right arm out to the right and bring it back in. Give me one more. Move the right arm to the right, bring it back in. Now move the left leg to the left, bring it on back in. Move the left leg out to the left, bring it on back in. Now both of those, ready? We're going to move the right arm to the right, left leg to the left, bring them back in. Move them out to the sides, pull them back in. Tighten those abdominals, keep your balance. Good. 2 more. Out and back in. Maybe you're moving 3 inches, not like 2 feet. That's okay. Bring it on back, take a breath. Same thing, other side. So, abs tight, push away from the floor, tighten the stomach muscles, slide the right leg back and float the right foot off the floor. Keep the abs tight as you lift the left arm. The left arm first. It goes out for 2, out for 1. Good, find that challenge. Now abs tight. Move the right leg out, bring it on back in. One more time. Move it out, bring it back. Now try both. Now it might be harder on one side. That's okay. What that's teaching you is how dominant one side probably is versus the other. How much you favor. Typically that comes from either not being 100% evenly balanced, right? Maybe we just are right hand dominant, so we trust that arm more. Sometimes it comes from injury. Like you've hurt one side, so you really use the other most of the time. Once more. Woo! And bring it on back. Take your left hand down, right knee down. Find a little child's pose and take a breath. Reach the arms forward. So I've discovered over the years that I really trust my right leg more than my left leg. So it's a lot harder for me to balance on that left leg. Okay, and that's just pretty normal. And come on back up. And that's why I have to work that side so hard. Okay, ready? We've got one more. So straight arm plank again. Now this one's intense. So if you decide it's too much, you can stay in a forearm plank or a straight arm plank with your feet back, either or. We are going to go ahead and step our feet back. So we're going to do a little Spider-Man plank, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our right knee over toward our right elbow, and then we're going to send our left hip an inch or so to the left side, and then we're going to come on back. So right foot's down, left leg comes in, we move the right hip over an inch or so. So there's a tiny weight shift to it, and that just makes it a little bit more intense. So I want you to go slow with me. Bring in one knee, send the hips slightly to the other side. Pull the abs super tight as you do it. Bring in one knee, send your hips slightly to the other side. Good, bring it in. So bring in one knee, send your hips slightly to the other side. Whew, keep it stable, keep it strong. You're really requiring your abs to work here to keep you stable, especially as you make that little shift to the weight. Bring in one knee, shift to the other side. Whew, bring in the other knee, shift to the other side. One more set. Bring in one knee, shift gently to the other side. Good. Bring in one knee, shift gently to the other side. Take those knees down. Find a child's pose with your arms extended, palms up, curl the fingertips of the palm, and then draw the palm back toward the crown of the head. Take a breath. Good.
And if you'd like to take your arms back beside you, that's great too. Be careful of your weights. I just bumped my hand into mine. It didn't feel great. Good. And then we're going to go ahead and come on back up. Fabulous. Let's flip over onto our back for a moment. So we are going to go ahead and lie down. Now once we're lying down, we're going to go ahead and place those heels directly in line with the sits bones. So not all the way out to the edge of our hip, but right where our femur plugs into our pelvis. So most of us kind of think that our femur plugs into our pelvis over here, but it doesn't. It actually plugs in kind of right in the center. So when I say sits bones, it's actually kind of more in the middle of your glute. So I want you to kind of, you can find that bony protuberance if you'd like. You can kind of hold, take your hand down there and kind of push it, and where you feel that bone, that's the same plane I want your heel to line up in, okay? So once you've got your feet lined up with that little bony protuberance, which is the bottom of your pelvis there, you're going to go ahead and just look at your knees for just a second. You don't even have to lift your head, you can just look up, but if you need to lift your head to look, that's fine. So whatever the distance is between the knees, I want you to keep it. I don't want it to change. I don't want the distance to get wider. I don't want it to get narrower. Okay, I want you to go ahead and really press into your feet. And the goal for that is that instead of pressing over onto one side of the foot or into the other, that you're keeping the balance really between the pinky and the big toe even and level. And what that's going to do is it's going to recruit those hamstrings a little bit more efficiently and a little bit more fire. Okay, all right. So hands are down by the hips. Shoulders are kind of rolling out to our neighbors. We're going to tighten those abs. Keep those feet planted. So press into the pinky and the big toe evenly. Press into the heel. Keep those knees pointed exactly where they are. Tilt the tailbone up and then peel up one vertebra at a time till your hips are high. You don't want to go so far back that your back arches up and that your rib cage splits open. So I want you to go ahead and pull your abs tight when you find your position. And then you're going to focus on the hamstrings and the glutes. Just squeeze up. Make sure those knees stay the same distance. A lot of times what happens in our bridge work is our knees want to kind of splay out as we go. We don't want that to happen right now. Okay, we're going to really focus. Focus as much as you can on your glutes. Now press down into your arms for support, right? That's what's helping you kind of stabilize your upper body and your back. And then those glutes are really what's driving you up. You're going to keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. 6 to go. 5 to go. Perfect. 4. We have 3. We have 2. And we have 1. And then I want you to roll down with the same control. Keep the knees the same distance apart. Head is down. Head is always down. And then you're going to release it. Take a breath and breathe. Brilliant. Now, we're going to go ahead, take our feet into a wide stance, so wider than the mat here, okay? Now, I still want you to make sure that you don't roll out onto the pinky toe here, so you're still pressing down into the pinky toe and the big toe evenly. Good. And your knee distance is still going to stay the same, right? It's now wider, but it's going to stay where it is, so your knees don't go out any further, okay? So tighten your abdominals, press into your arms, squeeze your glutes, tip your tailbone up, and press up into your bridge. Good. Head is down. And now start to squeeze up, squeeze up, squeeze up, squeeze up. Keep breathing, squeeze up, squeeze up. You got 6 more, 5 more. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come down and just hover about an inch away from the floor. So you'll notice my seat's not all the way down. I'm just kind of hovering here. And I want you to go ahead and squeeze all the way up. Come back down and hover. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Squeeze all the way up. Come back down and hover. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Squeeze all the way up. Come back down and hover. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Lower that seat on down and hug those knees back in toward the chest. Wonderful. Let's send those feet up to the sky. Reach the hand for the ankle or the arch of the foot and pull the knees toward the shoulders. We can rock it a little side to side to give ourselves a stretch. Great. Now, hands on the back of the thighs. We're going to rock ourselves up to a seated position. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to roll like a ball. I'm going to roll from the other side because that part of the floor is a little slanted and I keep having a little bit of a slide. So, all right. So we want to be toward the end of our mat. We want to make sure there's nothing on our mat, right? So your weights and your ball need to be way to the side here. And as we roll, what we're going to do is wrap our arms around the outside of our shins. And we're taking those hands onto the shin. Now we're going to tilt back onto our tailbone, raise our feet, and pull our heels close to our body. From there, tucking your chin. When you roll back, you're stopping on your shoulder blades. You're going to come back up. You're going to stop on your tailbone. You're going to tighten your abdominals. So try not to let the knees move further away from the body at any point, right? You don't really want your feet to go up. You don't want your knees to go up. You want to really hold this shape. So remember, no head or neck on the floor. Abs tight. Ready? You're going to go ahead and roll it on back. Come on back up and find that balance. Good. Perfect. You got it. One more time. Good. And once you're up, you're going to send your legs to tabletop. Now place the hands under the thighs. Feet and knees can be about hip distance apart. Elbows are up, tucking the chin. Same thing. No feet on the floor, no head or neck on the floor. We're going to roll back to those shoulder blades. Come on back up. Find our balance. Good. Roll it back. Come on up. Find our balance. Once more. Roll back. Come on up and find that balance. Put those feet on down. Good. All right, so we're going to stay right here. We're going to place our feet on the floor, and we're going to move them far enough out that we're not rounding back onto our tailbone. So we really want to sit up tall in our sits bones here for this part. Okay, you're going to relax your shoulders. Now, I'm going to have you grab your ball or your pillow or your towel, whatever it is that you have. Okay, and we're going to hold that out there in our hands. So we're going to just kind of hold it in our palms, a little bit of a bend in the elbows so that we don't straighten and create tension in that neck. So sitting up there nice and tall, abs are in. What we're going to do is we're going to tuck back a couple of inches, right? So we're going to hollow out those abs. We're going to stop there on that tailbone. Take a nice deep breath. And I want you to take your arms above your head, bring your arms back down. Give me one more. Above your head, bring your arms back down. And then I want you to round over your thighs and then stack up through your spine. Relax your shoulders. Take a breath. We're going to do that 2 more times. We're going to tuck back onto our tailbone. Tighten our abdominals. Hold the shape. Let the arms move up and then the arms come back down. Don't let the back change, right? You're just moving from the shoulder. Maybe your arms go up 2 inches. That's okay. Ready? Let's go ahead and lead with the crown of the head to go rounding up and over those thighs, stacking up through the spine and relaxing the shoulders. Once more. Ready? Tuck back onto that tailbone. Pull those abs tight. Take the arms high. Bring it on back down. Take the arms high. Take it on back down. Once more. Take the arms high. Bring it on back down. And then round up and over those thighs. Stack up through that spine. Take a little breath. Great. We're going to move that ball over to the side for right now. Perfect. And what I want you to do is just lie back onto your back. Great. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to send our legs up. We're going to cross our left ankle over our right ankle, and then we're going to gently bend the knees. Now what I'm going to have you do with your legs is they're going to go out. They're probably not going to extend all the way. That's okay. They don't have to. They're kind of hooked. They're just going to go out a little bit, and then they're going to come in a little bit. That's their movement, okay? As they go out, what you want to make sure is that the back doesn't disconnect from the floor. Okay, now meanwhile, your arms are going to go together, palms, but not just the palms. We're going to put the elbows together too. That by default is a little bit harder to do, okay? So you're going to hold those arms above you. Now your arms are going to go back an inch or so. That's probably all the range of motion they can have with your elbows together. Maybe your shoulder's more flexible than mine. I can't go real far, and that's okay. You don't really need to. Your head is down, your eyes are up, your abs are in. So what I want you to do first is move your legs out a few inches, abs tight, back down, pull your knees back in. Give me 2 more. Abs in as you push out, and then come on back. Remember, they're not going to go out all the way. Perfect. Now come on back in. Now I want you to move your arms back a couple of inches, pull them back in. Now keep your abs pulled tight, keep your back down. Don't let your torso change. 1 more, and bring it on back. Woo. Now, we're going to do them together. I am going to have you switch which foot's on top just because we've had the other foot on top for a while now. All right, ready? Abs in. Make sure the back stays on the floor. Make sure the rib and hips stay the same distance apart. You're going to send the arms and legs out a little bit and in a little bit. Now, again, they only might move a couple of inches for either point. That's okay. You're going to keep breathing. Pull the abs tight. This is a lot more challenging than the simplicity of what the moves are. It makes it look like. 2 more. Good. Reach. And bring it in once more. Reach and bring it in. And rest. Whew, good. Shake out the wrists a little bit. Circle out the feet. That one's tougher than it looks like for sure. Okay, everybody. Good. Now, from here, we are going to go ahead. We're going to reach out. We're going to grab a hold of our weights. Now, remember, if you don't want to use the weights are an option. You can always put them down. So, knuckles up to the ceiling. Abs are in. I want you to go ahead and pull your legs up. Now, what we're going to do, this is fairly simple. We're going to move our left leg out toward the left of it and then come on back up. You're going to move your right leg out to the right of it and come on back up. Now, as you do that, what I want you to do is I want you to very gently move the opposite arm away as well and then come on back up. And then away as well. Keep breathing. Away as well. They don't have to go far. They don't need to go far, right? A couple of inches with both the leg and the arm is a good challenge. Try to keep the back flat on the floor. Keep the abs pulled super tight. Whew. So imagine that those pants that we buttoned up early in class are very much at the edge of busting open. And we do not want that to happen. So pull those abs as tight as you can. You got 1 more set. out, and back up. One more, out, and back up, and take a little rest. Good. Now, knuckles back up, legs back to tabletop, chin to the chest, abs are in. Turn the palms up, relax the shoulders. Start with a bicep curl if you feel like you can handle it. Ready? Send one leg long, send the other leg long. Good. Reach one leg out, make sure the back is down, make sure the abs are in. Try to keep the eyes on the thighs, keep the neck long, focus on your breath. Inhale, exhale. Now, if it's too much for the head, you can put the head down, that's okay. Perfect. If you can keep it up, keep those upper abs activated, try. Give me two more. Good, last set. Reach and reach. And then bring it on back down and take a little rest with me. Good, awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and place those weights out to the side. Fabulous, good. And then we're gonna go ahead and take our legs back into tabletop. Reach the fingers up. Nod the chin to the chest, hands on the thighs. Come up a little higher. Now tighten those abdominals. I'm gonna have you reach your arms back by your ears. Keep your back down, abs strong. Send the legs to 45. Circle the arms around. Try to draw the knees back in. The arms go back, the legs go long, abs in. Circle to bring it in. Arms go back, legs go out, abs in as you circle to bring it in. Arms go back, legs go long, abs in as you circle to bring it in. Two more. Arms back, legs out, abs in as you circle. Once more. Arms out, legs out, circle to bring it in. And rest. Rock yourself side to side. Good. Perfect. Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and send those legs back up to the ceiling. Hands are down by the hips, or I like this, a little diamond shape in my hands, and I like it under my tailbone. It's just a bit more supportive for the spine, so I prefer it. Now from here, you're going to point your toes, turn your toes apart and heels together, and squeeze the legs tight. We're going to lower down to 45. Now from here, I just want you to go ahead and make sure your back's on the floor, your abs are in. If your back's popping up, either abs go tighter or legs go higher. Ready? Start to tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now start to cross. 2. Now as you cross, move your legs up toward 90 degrees, and then I want you to go ahead and move your legs back down toward 45 degrees. Good. You're going to travel up to 90. Fabulous. You're going to travel back down to 45. 2 more. Travel up to 90. Good. Travel back down to 45. Once more. Keep the abs in. Keep the back on the floor. Good. When you get back down there, you'll stop and rest. Take a breath. Wonderful. Good. All right. We are going to go ahead and send our legs back up to the ceiling again. Flex the feet this time. Push through the heels. Lower the legs to 45. Now turn the toes toward each other. Turn the heels apart. Good. Separate the feet a little bit and start to draw small circles with the heel. 2. Tighten the abdominals. 4. 5. Turn the toes the other way and circle the opposite direction for 5. For 4. Keep the back down. Keep the abs in. The circles can be small. 1 more, and then bring it on back in. Take a breath and breathe. Good. Alrighty, let's go ahead and send those legs back up toward the ceiling. Again, toes are pointed, toes apart, heels together, squeezing the legs. Lower down to 45. Point to go out, flex to come in. Point open, flex to close. Point it out, flex to close. Give me 3 more. Good. 2 more. 1 more. And then bring it on back. Take a breath and breathe. Great. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take those hands out from under us. Send the feet back up to the sky. Hands reach up. Chin to the chest. Hands by onto the thighs. Take a breath. Now climb the right hand up, the left hand up, the right hand up, and the left hand up. So we got that great curl again, right? But we're going to place the hands back on the thighs and just get rid of any tension that might want to be in the neck. Lower your left leg toward the floor. Now you can hold the right thigh, calf, or ankle, but not on the knee joint. Okay, gently pulse, pulse on the top, switch, pulse, pulse on the top, switch, pulse, pulse and switch, pulse, pulse and switch, pulse, pulse and switch, pulse, pulse and switch, pulse, pulse. It's very gentle. You're not trying to strain anything. Good. Abs are in nice and strong. Keep breathing. 2 more sets. Pulse, pulse and switch, pulse, pulse and switch, pulse, pulse and switch, pulse, pulse. Now take your legs up. Take a breath. I'm going to have you place your hands behind your head. Scissor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for a moment. Take a breath. Rock yourself side to side. This next one is harder than it looks like. So I want your hands down by your hips. You're going to go ahead and send your left leg out into the floor. Send the right leg up to the ceiling. Ready? What I want you to do is tighten your abs. Remember, your back should not pop up off the floor here. So you're only going to lower that leg as far as you can. Keep the back down. So press down into the arms. Lower the right leg down to about 45 or so, maybe a little lower. And now lift the left leg up to meet it. Put the left foot back down. Send the right foot back to the sky. 3 more times. Bring the right leg down. Abs in, back down. Lift, lower, and raise the leg back up. 2 more. Down, lift, lower, take the leg back up. 1 more. Down, lift, lower, take it back up. Now switch out those feet. Send the right leg long, send the left leg up. Abs in, back down. Lower the left leg. Lift the right foot, lower, send the left leg back up. Lower the left leg. Lift the right, lower the right, lift the left. Lower the left, lift the right, lower the right, lift the left. 1 more time, bring the leg down, bring the other leg up, bring the leg back down, send the leg back up, and hug those knees in. All right, hands on the knees. Gently draw little teeny tiny circles, both directions. Good. Alrighty, so now what we're going to do is place our legs at tabletop. I'm going to have you send your left arm out to the side so the palm is up. Now I want you to take your right hand behind your head. All right, from here, what we're going to do, we're going to bring the right arm and the right shoulder blade toward the left side of the body. So we want to try to bring the right shoulder blade up and over to the left, come on back down. We're going to bring it up and over to the left, come on back down. 2 more. Up and over. Good. 1 more. Up and over. Now bring it on back down and take a breath. Now the only change you're going to make is when you come up and over, you're going to send that right leg long. Ready? So you're going to come up and over, send the right leg out. Whew. Come up and over, send the right leg out. Good. Up and over, send the right leg out. 1 more time. Up and over, send the right leg out. Now we're going to switch. All right, left hand behind the head. Right arm out to the side. Ready? Just the left shoulder blade going to the right side to start. So we're going to come up and across. Perfect. Come up and across. Good. 2 more. Up and across. 1 more. Up and across. Now, our only change. When we come up and over toward the right knee, we're going to send the left leg long. Ready? So you're going to come up and reach. Woo, bring it back in. Come up and reach. Bring it back in. 2 more. Come up and reach. Bring it back in. Once more. Come up and reach. Bring it on back and take a rest. Send your legs long. Send your arms long. Take a breath. Brilliant. All right, we're flipping over. So let's turn over and let's go ahead and start palm over palm under the forehead. So Joseph Pilates liked it when the legs were together for this exercise, but I have some lower back discomfort. And if you have any lower back discomfort at all, even if it's not particularly active right now, separate the feet, okay? So feet wide if you have back trouble. If you have no back trouble at all, ever, you can put those feet together. Most of us have a little something. Okay, ready? So forehead on the hands. We're going to press down into the hip bones, pull the belly button up and away from the floor. So keep the hips down and the abs lifted. And then I want you to float the head, neck, chest, and arms up a couple of inches. Just take a little breath here. And then lower your forehead and arms back to the floor. Do that again. Press into the hip bones. Pull the belly button to the spine. Float the head, neck, chest, and arms. Notice the feet are still down. They should be down. And then you're going to rest yourself back down onto the mat. Once more. Hips are down. Abs are lifting. Float up the head, neck, chest, and arms. And now give me a tiny pulse up. 2, 3, 4. Keep those abs pulled tight. You have to support the back here. Otherwise, that's all you're going to feel. 5 to go. 4 to go. 3 to go. 2 to go. 1 to go. Take it down. Rock those hips a little bit side to side and take a breath. Perfect. Now, we're going to stay where we are, but we're going to take our arms out about shoulder distance apart. Lay our forehead on our mat. Press into your hips. Pull your belly button to your spine. Float up your head, neck, chest, and arms. Now squeeze your glutes and let your feet come up this time. Keep those abs pulled tight. And when you start to kick the feet and paddle the hands, you're going to go as quick as you can. You're going to keep going for that swim. Head's not up. You're not looking forward. You're looking down at the ground. You're keeping the head in line with the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Awesome. Push back to a little child's pose. So separate your knees with me. Reach your hands forward. Take a nice deep breath and breathe. Awesome. And let's come on up and let's flip over. Great. So from here, we're going to go ahead and get to the side. Okay, great. So we're going to go ahead and start with our bottom knee bent, okay? And our top leg is going to go long. Now our bottom arm is going to be on the floor. Top arm is going to come up. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring our top arm and our top knee toward each other, okay? So you can have the arm out there. You can have it out here, palm down or up. I like it up. That's fine. But if it's more comfortable to be out here above you, that's okay too. Ready? So you're going to come up and in. Good. up and in, keep breathing, good, up and in, 3 more, up and in, 2 more, up and in, 1 more, up and in, and then take a rest. Good. Now, I'm going to have you prop up your head if you're comfortable with that. If not, you can lay your head back down, or you can put your head on your pillow. I want your legs to be bent. They're stacked over each other, okay? So from here, what I want you to do is take the top hand on the hip, push the hip away, and I want you to start to lift and lower that top hip up. Now, you can keep that top hand on the hip if you can keep your hips steady. If you need a little more support, you put the top hand on the floor in front of the belly. You tighten the abdominals and you imagine there's a wall in front of the belly and a wall behind the back. You're going to keep breathing. Cooking that top hip with me, not rocking back and forth. So you're not moving your whole body to move that top knee. You're only moving within the socket itself. You're really getting into the glute. You're going to give me 5 to go. 4, good. 3, 2, take it up. And I want you to go ahead and start to tap knee to knee, toe to heel. Knee to knee, toe to heel. Knee to knee, toe to heel. Keep going. Knee to knee, toe to heel. Knee to knee, toe to heel. Keep breathing. 4 to go. 3 to go. 2 to go. Good. 1 more. And now let's lift up those feet. Push that hip down again. Lift the top knee and lower. Lift it, lower. Lift it, lower. Lift it, lower. Good. You got a couple more. Woo, 1 more. Good. Now send up that top leg, and I want you to go ahead and bend, press, bend, press, bend, press. Keep breathing. Bend, press. Last 4, push, 3, push, 2, push, 1 more, push. Bring it on down. Pat out that hip a little bit. Take a breath. Okay, let's flip over and let's do the other side. So we're going to turn over. We're going to bend the bottom knee. We'll have the top leg straight. You can have the arm long, or you can have it out in front of you, palm up or palm down. Again, I like it to be above me, but that's up to you. Now, you're going to take that top arm and that top leg. Ready? Making sure your whole body's on that mat, other than that, maybe that top foot. Ready? Okay, and you're going to go ahead and bring the elbow and the knee together. Come on back down. And you're going to come up. Woo, good. Come up. Perfect. Come up. Couple more. Come up. Last 2. Come up. 1 more. Come up and take a rest and breathe. Good. Okay. Now you can prop up your head. You can lie it down. You can put the ball under your head if you'd like. Okay. Or the towel or the pillow. Now your knees are bent. Your knees are not right in front of you. They're a little lower. Now take that top hand onto the hip. Push the top hip away as they're in and start to lift and lower. Now remember, you can keep the hand on the hip if you don't need a bit more support. But if you need more support to stabilize, you put that top hand on the floor. Put those imaginary walls in front of the belly and behind the back and keep it nice and controlled as you work. You're squeezing that glute to move the leg up, but you are not rocking that body back and forth. You're going to keep breathing. Good. 4 more. 3 more. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Now, take that knee up. Ready? And I want you to tap knee to knee, toe to heel. Knee to knee, toe to heel. Knee to knee, toe to heel. Keep breathing. Knee to knee, toe to heel. Knee to knee, toe to heel. 5 to go. Woo. Now keep those abs tight. Keep those hips still, right? Imagine those walls in front and in back. Keep your body in between the wall. Ready? You're going to put the knees together, raise the feet. Push the top hip away again, and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. 3, 4, hang in there. 5, 6, you got this. 7, 8, 9, 1 more. 10. Now send that top leg long, little bend and push. 2, 3, good. 4, hang in there. 5, 6, 7, hang in there. 8, good. 9, 1 more. And 10. Bring it on down. Pat that out a little bit. Woo. All right. Now, we're coming up. We're going to our knees. Now, if you need to put a cushion of some sort or a pillow beneath you, that is fine. That way your knees are on something cozy. If you're on a skinnier yoga mat, you might want to fold it up, okay? Because you're just going to kneel. Now, to start with, I'm going to go the opposite of you, just so you know. So you can mimic me. You'll be doing the same side, but I'm just going to be turning it around. So if it's confusing to you, just do what side I say to do. All right, ready? So you're going to take your left leg out to the side. Okay, now if you decide that this is way too much for you, you can go down and you can do a couple of forearm planks for a bit. That's going to be fine with me. Okay, now what we're going to do with that right leg is you can turn the foot in a little bit if you need to, but you're going to be balanced on that knee. If this is not enough cushion for your knee, you need to stop and get enough cushion for that knee. But stable too, because as you lean, I don't want you to have any problem stabilizing. Okay, now you're going to place your hands in a little prayer pose, palms together. All right, shoulders are down. The left leg's gonna stay on the floor. You're gonna tighten the abdominals and you're gonna hinge a little bit over toward your right. And you're really trying to work the obliques here and the abs. And then you're gonna use those obliques and abs to pull you back up. Give me 2 more. Lean a little bit over, and then you're gonna go ahead and come on back up. 1 more time. Lean a little bit over, and then come on back up. Now to add on to that, you can move the bottom arm out. Ready? So we're gonna lean, abs are tight, reach that right arm out, pull the arm in, and come on back up. 2 more. Lean to the right, abs tight, reach that right arm out, whoo, pull it back in, come on back up. This looks easy, but it's not. Lean to the right, abs tight, reach that right arm high, bring it back down and come on back up. And then switch out those legs. So now you're gonna bring that left leg onto the mat, you'll send that right leg out to the side. Remember, the right foot stays on the floor. All right, a little prayer pose. Remember, if you need to tuck the left knee in a little bit to be more comfortable on that knee, that's okay. Focus on the waist, ready? We're gonna lean a little to the left, really focusing on those waists, and then use those waists to pull you back up. 2 more. You're gonna lean a little to the left, and then you're gonna come all the way back up. Once more, lean over some, and then come on back up. If you wanna add on, the left arm's gonna reach. Ready? We're going to the left, reach out that left arm, pull it in, and then come on back up. Last 2. Take it left, reach that left arm, bring it in, come on back up. Once more. Lean left, abs tight as you reach, bring it in, and come on back up. Bring in that right leg, and then I'm just gonna have you turn onto your seat. Unfold your mat, move your pillow out of the way if you were kneeling on one, and I want you to go ahead and scooch down to the end of the mat for our seal. Now we're gonna thread the arms between the thighs, wrap the hands around the ankles, lift those feet up and put them together. Now tuck your chin. Squeeze a little bit on your arms with your thighs. Give me 3 little seal claps with your feet for 1, 2, 3. When you roll back, no head or neck on the floor. Go to those shoulder blades. Clap, 2, 3, come on back up. Clap, 2, 3, go back. Clap, 2, 3. Remember, no head and neck on the floor, no feet on the floor. 3 little claps if you can, and come back up. And you are done. I hope you have a great day, everybody. Enjoy.